In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on November 29, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Florida Panthers versus Calgary Flames. The Florida Panthers will go on the road on Tuesday night to the Scotiabank Saddledome to square off against the Calgary Flames in a non-conference game. The Panthers are 5th in the Atlantic Division and are on the second leg of a back-to-back after facing off on Monday on the road against the Edmonton Oilers. The Hurricanes have been doing well as they are 5th in the Pacific Division and are on a 3-game losing streak and are coming off of a 3-2 overtime road loss against the Carolina Hurricanes on Saturday. This will be the second and final regular season game against each other, as the Flames won a shootout 5-4 on the road back on November 19th. The Panthers are 2-7 in their last 9 road games and 1-4 in their last 5 games playing on 0 days rest. The Flames are 20-8 in their last 28 games playing on 2 days rest and 4-11 in their last 15 overall. The over is 7-0 in Panthers' last 7 overall. The under is 7-3 in Flames' last 10 overall. The Panthers are 1-5 in the last 6 meetings in Calgary and 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. The underdog is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. The home team is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. The Florida Panthers will be playing their second consecutive game in as many nights, with both being on the road, which will put the Panthers into a big disadvantage. Florida has lost 4 of the last 5, including its most recent game at home to St. Louis before heading out on its current road trip. Over the last 10 games played, Florida is just 4-5-1. Calgary has lost 3 straight, but prior to that won 4 out of the previous 5 and will be on their home ice, where the Flames have won 2 straight and are returning from a 6-game East Coast road trip. Florida has lost 4 of its last 5 overall and 6 of the last 8 when playing on the road. The Panthers play poorly against Western Conference teams, losing each of the last 4. With center Alexander Barkov going to miss this game, that will be a huge blow to the Florida Panthers' chances here. The defenses are doing decently well at preventing shots on goal, as Florida is allowing 31.8 shot attempts per game, while Calgary is giving up 28.5 shot attempts per game up to this point. The Florida Panthers are probably the better team, and the underdog price is worth a look, but as I've said before, they're not playing well, and them being on the end of a back-to-back doesn't help. The Calgary Flames are well rested, and they've had wonderful success when playing with the rest advantage. I just need to see the Panthers get it together, mainly on the defensive side, before I can back them with confidence. Additionally, the Flames have won 5 of the last 6 home games against the Panthers, so the Calgary Flames money line is our full game side pick. These offenses have been doing very well, as Florida is scoring 3.43 goals per game thus far, while Calgary is producing 2.86 goals per game thus far. Both franchises have been doing a good job at scoring on the power play, as well as the Panthers are scoring on a 19.8 power play percentage, while the Flames are scoring on 19.7% of power plays. I don't trust either goaltending tandem as far as I can throw them, if we're being honest, and the Panthers have played in 7 straight overs, partially because they can still score fairly well, and the other reason being they can't keep the puck out of the net. Additionally, the over has hit in 7 of the last 8 games between these teams played inside of the Scotiabank Saddledome. I believe that this is a 4-3 game at the very least. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Washington Capitals versus Vancouver Canucks. The Washington Capitals will go on the road and take on the Vancouver Canucks at Rogers Arena. Washington has a record of 9-11-3. Vancouver has a record of 9-10-3. Both these two teams faced each other once already this season, with Washington winning the matchup. The Capitals are 3-13 in their last 16 road games and 4-10 in their last 14 overall. The Canucks are 3-12 in their last 15 versus Eastern Conference and 5-1 in their last 6 overall. The under is 4-0 in Capitals' last 4 overall. The over is 39-18-2 in Canucks' last 59 overall. The Capitals are 5-1 in the last 6 meetings in Vancouver and 10-3 in the last 13 meetings. The road team is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The underdog is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Capitals have lost 5 of their last 7 games and 6 straight road games. They have struggled offensively, scoring only 7 goals in their last 4 games. Even though the Canucks have struggled defensively this season, they are playing well at the moment, giving up 7 goals in their last 3 games and won't have trouble slowing down the Capitals. The Canucks have won 5 of their last 6 games. They have done a great job offensively, scoring at least 4 goals in 6 straight games. They also play well on special teams, converting 28% of their power play opportunities. With the Capitals struggling defensively, giving up more than 3 goals per game, they will have a hard time slowing down the Canucks. The Washington Capitals still can't get out of their own way, and their offensive effort comes and goes. The Vancouver Canucks are coming off a strong week, and their offense is on a roll right now. The Caps have been terrible on the road all season long. The Capitals are just banged up like nobody's business right now, and the Canucks are just playing some of their best hockey of the season so far. I'm not really looking to step in front of the Canucks right now, which is weird to say considering I wouldn't have said that 2 to 3 weeks ago. With Vancouver clicking on offense and playing at home, the Canucks will take care of business in this matchup. So the Vancouver Canucks money line is our full game side pick. The defense and goaltending have both struggled this season for the Canucks. They rank 30th in goals against per game and 24th in shots against per game. However, their offense has been red hot as of late. They scored 3 or more goals in 7 out of the last 10 games. Vancouver ranks 5th in goals per game and 27th in shots per game. Elias Pettersson leads the team with 27 points on the season. Bo Horvat has 24 points on the season. He has scored a goal in 3 out of the last 4 games. Horvat is second in the league with 17 goals. JT Miller has 23 points and he has recorded 1 or more points in 8 straight games. Vancouver will continue to be red hot on offense. The over has hit in 6 out of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. This will be a higher scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Seattle Kraken versus Los Angeles Kings. In a Pacific Division clash between two teams heading in different directions, the reeling Kings host the surging Kraken. The Kraken are riding a 5-game win streak, which matches their franchise record. The second-year club has been a surprise, sitting in second place in the Pacific Division, only 4 points back of the Vegas Golden Knights. The Kings are coming off an overtime loss and they have lost 4 of their last 5 games. They are now 2 points behind Seattle and third in the Pacific Division. Los Angeles has already lost 2 games to the Kraken as they dropped their second game of the season facing them at home and then lost to them in the Great Northwest November 20th. The Kraken are 5-0 in their last 5 road games and 5-0 in their last 5 overall. The Kings are 5-2 in their last 7 home games and 1-4 in their last 5 overall. The under is 8-2 in Kraken last 10 overall. The over is 5-1 in Kings last 7 Tuesday games. The Kings have dropped 4 of their last 5 games while the Kraken tied their franchise record with their 5th straight win in their last game. On top of that, Los Angeles has lost both games to Seattle this season where they were outscored 7-3. The Kraken have scored 17 goals in their last game and will be facing a Kings defense that is giving up 3.38 goals per game. Look for Seattle to have a decent game on the attack and a good game on defense. They gave up only 2 goals to the Kings in their last game and will keep them to that number or lower in this game. This line is a bit strange to me because the Seattle Kraken are playing the better hockey right now, and they've been the most impressive team overall. The Los Angeles Kings have issues on the defensive side, and they haven't done much winning these last 2 weeks. We keep getting the Kraken at favorable prices because people are waiting for that shoe to drop. It hasn't yet. The Kraken's win streak will end sometime, but that time is not in Los Angeles in this game, as they will get the win breaking their franchise record for wins in a row. So the Seattle Kraken money line is our full game side pick. In both games between these Pacific Division rivals this season, the total went under. The Kraken have lit the lamp 17 times in their last 3 games, and while their attack will be decent in this game, they will not put up a lot of goals on the Kings. On the other side of the coin, the Kings have only scored 3 goals in the 2 games facing Seattle this season, and they will not get much on the attack in this division affair. Like the first 2 games between these teams, the score will be close to the total but will remain below it. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.